One thing that I will never ever 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 understand is that why people like Twilight. Of all the bad movies that I have seen, Twilight takes the cake. I have watched both movies, and after watching each movie, I came out of the theater angry, and I did not know why. I was just angry at everything that passed me. I was like, ugh, I want to hurt you. I think it was because I was mad at the fact that I had wasted money on such a crap movie. Oh, William, you're a guy. Of course you won't like romance. Oh, you don't even know about me and romance. I am a romantic guy. I love romance. I love this era. If you don't know anything about this era, it's filled with love and romantic comedies and everything, and I love romance. I love it. I love it to death. I'm that type of guy that would have written poetry to girls and written songs. And I have written poetry to girls and I have written songs, but they have never ever ever seen them. I am not going to get into that because this is a rant on Twilight. Let me explain to you the point of Twilight that I hate. Why do vampires sparkle in the sunlight? Why don't they die like they're supposed to? I understand, yes, sunlight hits them, they sparkle. Is that the basic concept? Is that the basic concept on the sparkly skin? I mean, is it because they don't have any souls? Is it because there's some kind of chemical in their skin? Is there something that I don't know about in their skin? Is their skin metal? Is it adamantium? What is it? Why do they sparkle? Why do they sparkle? Why does their skin sparkle, Colossus? I've actually Googled this and I asked the question, and everybody says, "Oh, it's because sunlight makes their skin sparkle." Oh, well, duh! I know that sunlight makes their skin sparkle, but why does it make it sparkle? I don't know, and nobody will ever know because it's a stupid concept. This is what is supposed to happen whenever sunlight hits vampire skin. That's it. That's Vampire 101 right there. If sunlight does not kill vampires, then they're not vampires. Why didn't the author of this novel just make up a new creature and say that they are related to the vampires or something like that? Just make up a name. I don't care. Do not call them vampires because that will make a lot of vampire people angry. Angry vampire people. Not good to have. I'll just make one up right now. They're called sapphires. Seph is an acronym meaning sparkling emo fag, and ire meaning related to vampires. This person could have made a relative to the vampire, and so they could walk during daylight, but too much exposure of day will make their skin sparkle, because since vampires actually die from sunlight, their skin actually still has the same chemical reaction with the sun, which makes them explode and melt or whatever. They still have that, but since they're not as vulnerable, it makes their skin glow. Oh my gosh, I should be the writer of Twilight. I should have written this freaking book. I bet you I could have done a way better job. Apparently this person did not fully think through her ideas. And that wasn't the only thing that just made me mad, the sparkling thing. It was that girl, Bella. Bella, the girl they got to play Bella was torture. She was frustrated all the time. She was so... it was just so... shut up, whiny, you stupid girl. Stupid girl. She's so stupid. Every time I saw her on the screen, I was just so... because the way she acted, it was unnatural, and she was mean. I cannot put it into words what I did not like about it. I just didn't like it. It was bad. Her emotion never changed. It was always... that was her performance throughout every single movie. Was her just frustrated for no reason whatsoever. I was mad because I was watching that for so long that I actually got mad myself. I was just so angry. I wanted to beat somebody up. I wanted to punch somebody in the face. I wanted to reach my rope down somebody's neck and pull out their heart and feed it to them. I'm sorry, I got out of control again. Do not even get me started on the second movie with the slow-paced scene whenever the camera was circling around her and just passing. The months were passing and they did it in slow freaking motion. I felt like that scene took like 2 hours of my life away just watching August, September, October, November. But William, they did that in the book. It's a very good thing to do in a book. I agree. And look, but look. 1, 2, 3. Wow! I'm done with that stupid, boring part with empty pages with just months on it. Now I can get back to reading. It wasn't a good scene to put in there. It just took up time. Romantic line in that whole thing that people were like crazy about is, and the lion fell in love with the lamb. I was like, that is cheesy. Probably some kind of cheesy thing that the narrator said during the book. No, it wasn't. Edward actually said that to Bella. It's a third person line. It's just kind of stupid for a character to say that because I wouldn't tell that to a girl. And so the lion fell in love with the lamb. It's a soap opera line. It's a stupid, cheesy line. It's a dumb line. Line that's dumb. Girls, did you really think that was a romantic line? Because I could come up with like 10,000 better ones. When you kiss me, heaven sighs. Darn that dream, I dream each night. You say you love me and then you hold me tight. But then I awake and then you're out of sight. Darn that dream, 'cause you're so supreme. Lyrics I write of you, dream day and night of you, and I scheme just for the sight of you. Those are romantic lines. Those are all lyrics from really great romantic songs. Those should be said in books. Twilight is not a romantic, it is crap. It is 500 pages, 10,000 pages, how many ever pages the book is, of sex. It's not a romantic novel, it's a sex novel. This girl is sexually frustrated. That's why she's always like that, because she's not longing for love. She is sex-filled. She is horny. She is horny 24/7. That's all it is. A story about a horny teenager and a vampire. I'm sorry, not a vampire, a sapphire. Oh, dude, I feel like 10 times better after doing this rant. I feel happier. After just letting up all this, I feel happier after letting out all this anger about Twilight. I feel like I just go up to anybody and just be like, I love you, man. I wasn't able to do that before. Well, thank you guys for listening. Bye. I've been talking to this guy for 22 minutes. It's going to be a bitch to edit.